2015, time for our daily situation awareness brief. Look around the region. Got updated numbers from the Rio Grande Valley sector. 131 unaccompanied alien children. 781 total detainees as of early this morning. No new declarations. We did get that FMAG here a couple of days ago. For the PDAs in Texas, 15 have been requested, and now 6 have been completed. And again with the FMAGs, had that one yesterday. Take a look around the region. The National Watch Center and the NRCC remain at level 4, as do we here in the region, as do all of the states within Region 6. No updates for the IMATs. Team 1 is here in FRC, Team 2 down in Austin, and 3 up in Oklahoma City. Shelters, only 2 are in Texas, with 107 occupants in Bastrop and in Travis counties. No significant power outages, about 2,100 across the region. 1,600 of those are in Texas, with the majority of those in the Corpus Christi area of Nueces County. And also, no updates for the DLD fire complex in Oklahoma. The last report was somebody at 11, 20% containment, and about 7,500 acres. So far, no homes have been destroyed. But now, for the latest and greatest with the Weather Service, we'll turn it over to Jen.
Good morning, thank you. Not a whole lot to see on the map this morning, just colder temperatures over the region behind that cold front that moved through a few days ago. So if we go to the next slide, the quiet weather will mainly remain in place today and tomorrow, and we will see some increase in rain chances on Sunday, but not expecting any severe weather or flooding until we get into early next week. We have a pretty powerful system that'll be moving into the region early next week, and we are expecting, especially during that Monday night to Tuesday time frame, a pretty significant squall line to develop over central portions of the region and be moving through eastern portions of the region on Tuesday. So that's going to be the big weather event early next week. We are looking for the possibility of severe storms with that squall line, and possibly even ahead of it on Monday over that circle kind of highlighted over central portions of the map, and then the flood potential increasing Monday night into Tuesday as well over eastern portions of the region as it slowly moves east on Tuesday. The other thing to be looking out for as well, behind this powerful system, there's a lot of cold air moving in, and we're looking at snowfall over northern New Mexico and possibly the first significant snowfall event in the region Monday into Tuesday over northern New Mexico, and possibly snow extending into the panhandles as well. So we go to the next slide. The precipitation over the next 5 days, you can see that bullseye becoming more evident over Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, portions of East Texas, and Louisiana. So that's where we're expecting the focus of the heavier rain and possible flooding to be early next week. And the river status, we're still looking at the major flooding at Liberty on the Trinity River, and any rain that falls over East Texas and Louisiana over these river points that are already in flood will just continue the river flooding and possibly increase the flood levels as well. Moving on to the next slide, tropical weather remains quiet. Space weather remains pretty quiet, and then that's the drought monitor that was updated yesterday, which with all the rain that's coming early next week, that will likely see some improvement for next Thursday. That's all I have unless there's any questions.
Thank you, Jen. Have any questions for Jen? Please type in the chat window or speak up if you're on the phone. Something to look forward to for next week. Yay. Alright, today's trivia. How many months in 2015 have a Friday the 15th? Friday the 13th, excuse me. They'll have a 15th. C3. 3, okay, not a very good question. Everyone got that one, looks like? Alright, 3, February, March, and November. And also on this day in 1982, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial was dedicated. If you haven't been there, I highly recommend it. Alright, seeing no questions and hearing no questions, this concludes today's briefing. Have a great day and be safe out there.